has just been waiting to open up on the championship tour. As you see, Vasco Ribeiro from Portugal, this guy is still in the hunt. I mean, he has just been one of those qualifying series.
With 11-point totals, incredibly close decision as we get started with heat number 3. Justin Becret already getting a nice flow going down this Haleiwa right.
Justin Becret, yesterday he had such a solid heat. Today he's looking to step it up a notch. I'm enjoying the way that he's really attacking as he gets to his feet. Looks like, all of these guys have really gone down in length of their surfboard.
On the end section, Seth Moniz winding up off the bottom. Gets a little bit pushed behind, and he'll have to step out. So early waves here in the round of 64, heat number 3. I mean, Richard, he made the top 10 back in 92. The force to be reckoned with against the best in the world. There's that classic frontside arc from Alejo Muniz. Frames it vertically. The 32-year-old from Santa Catarina jams that forehand snap. Nice vertical again. And puts that one into the end section. He'll get stuck. And we'll keep you posted. What'd you like about Alejo's wave?
I think for me, you just look at the way that he's placing his maneuvers in the cup of the wave, trying to mix it up, showing us a little bit of variety, looking down the line a little bit. But yeah, just good to see him warm up, looking lively, looking sharp this morning.
Justin wants another piece of this. The kid from Seños hits it off the roof quickly. Just a short ride there, but his opener already in at a 4.67. Back when he qualified for the CT, battled with Julian Wilson for Rookie of the Year. This was Justin, just a quick turn there.
With that plan of changing boards, like I knew it would be like really hard to get like second and first priority on the exchange, and I don't know, I just like put on my head that like every wave that like I was surfing, I would have to like surf like as good as I can. So like that's what I was focused on, and
hoping to get his spot back at Pipeline for the championship tour. Rosie, we've got waves on the way. Vasco Ribeiro, a former world junior champ. He's got a little racetrack right, hard off the bottom. Great connection to start. The powerful Portuguese surfer knifes it again, stays on his feet, and looks like he's done enough to move into the top 2 there.
He's had a couple look-ins with wildcard opportunities in Portugal, but it's great to see him recognizing his talent and pursuing his dream.
Deep on this one, Alejo Muniz. Born in Argentina, Mar del Plata.
When you're in California, say, you've got all these different boards that are kind of flatter and they're going super fast. They've got some thickness all the way to the rail. And you get over here in Hawaii and the juice is created by the wave. So you don't have to generate as much speed. So you're thinning down the rails and you're finding boards that, you can knife into that wall and really sink into the rail and really draw your turns up into the lip.
As we have a fun, glassy wave setting up for Alejo, a past U.S. Open champ with some speed to burn. Slams on the brakes quickly with that first jam. Throws it up vertical. Manufactured 2-turn combo. Vasco rolling through this one. Speed float. Gets a little bit hung up on the bottom turn off the top of that float. And he'll have to kick out. So the surfers in the top 2 spots, not really changing too much there.
The conditions kind of clean up a little bit.
If you like a sleep in, it's not a bad place to be. As you look at Seth Moniz, all patience here. Man has an incredible air game. He'll just sit on a lengthy rooftop float. Gets to the climb a bit late. We'll start with his floater, Rosie.
Yeah, this was fun. Look at the ribs up this face of the wave, though, that Seth had to kind of contend with. And he stays on that lip line for a very long time. Gets that weightless feeling for the tail tap floater there. But it really is fun to analyze this floater maneuver because he just kind of coaxes through this whole section of the wave, stands up tall. There's that tail drop there, gets that weightless feeling.
It can be very risky, especially over a hollow section. As we see a nice clean turn, snaps it off the top again. Justin Becret finding the flow on the right. Needs a 4.74 to move into the top 2.
The wave gets hollow and you're dropping into that trough.
Ribeiro now setting up that first forehand off the top. Nice vertical again. Good, powerful pace down the line, floats it, snapped a slide on the fourth effort. And the man from Qashqai just blasts out a little tail drift on the inside corner. He's got a family member back there hanging out doing something, whether he knows it or not, and that's how he loves living life, sharing that with his entire family as we look at the last wave for Vasco.
Yeah, Vasco really putting on all the bells and whistles on this wave, trying to make it count, trying to get rid of that 4.17 in his scoreline. But look how he stays in kind of the top 2/3 of this wave. He kind of gets down with that one, doesn't go, really wants to maintain that speed down the line, Joe. Over here, he really starts to step on the gas, get down the line.
Ton of variety from our Portuguese surfer. Passes the torch to Alejo Muniz in rhythm. And kind of a tough section. He'll throw that one away.
In maneuver choice there from Vasco.
And then a short one for Alejo here.
Yeah, Alejo, I think with Vasco's, I spoke about how he kind of used the ribs and got the little slingshot. Got a bit of speed on. Let's see what Justin does.
Justin, full rotation on the end section. That felt good for him. Leonardo loves it. They surf together all the time in Hossiger. And Becret, beating a score, pulls out the full rote.
The whole time, eyeballing it down the line, realizing the wave was lining up. So the wave had a great setup for him. It was almost like, like in a wave pool where it's coming, and he basically stomped that thing. So beautiful work, and his emotion after was awesome. That's what I like to see.
You need to be able to do them, and it just can get you out of so many tough situations when you can do it on one major section. Seth's pulled some big ones in his career. Didn't find it on that wave. And now hoping for one more shot. Seth will roll into this one. Needs an 8.43. Frontside swoop as the wave stays full on the first couple sections. Another quick fading cutback. Seth Moniz drills it on the inside. Solid finishing move. Here comes Alejo. Hits it under the left, chasing a 5.77. Frontside power gouge on the open face. Throws it vertically in transition, right into a wrapping cutback. Alejo likes it, needs a 5.77 to keep his qualification hopes alive.
Down to this wave for Haleiwa in his 2022 campaign. Let's watch this first maneuver. I feel like there was a lot of downtime before he got busy on this wave. Potentially could have got that moving a little bit faster. Tries to bury that rail on the second maneuver. Joey, I think, looking at this wave again, 5.77 is what's required to keep his qualification alive. In the playback, Vasco on the wave behind.
Vasco looking for improvement. What an incredibly controlled bottom turn. Hammers the top. Hits the roof, and now here comes the wrapping cutback. Filling it in well to a ton of speed down to that 1 foot section. He'll slide out on his final turn. He's trying to protect that lead. Judge is making a decision. It is not enough. Alejo Muniz falls out of contention to qualify for the championship tour as we see Justin Becret saving himself with a full rotation.